Well, hello everyone. This is Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island, and Bluffton, South Carolina. And today is June 20th, 2020, and we're in Hampton Lake in Bluffton, South Carolina. Hampton Lake is the award-winning gated navigable lake community with the outstanding recreational amenities that include the navigable lake itself, Backwater Bill's restaurant, 2 swimming pools, Hard-Tru tennis courts, pickleball, dog park, state-of-the-art fitness center. It's one of the favorite communities for my upscale buyers. You're looking at 376 Hampton Lake Drive, listed for sale today with Hampton Lake Realty for $567,900. It has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,637 square feet. It's on 0.42 acres, very private location. We're going to walk through this, see what you think. And I'm showing you this house as a buyer's agent, ladies and gentlemen. I don't work for the listing agency, Hampton Lake Realty. I don't work for Hampton Lake. I work for you, the buyer, as a buyer's agent. More about that later. Let's just take a quick look around the neighborhood before we go in. Hampton Lake Drive is kind of the main street, I guess you could say, for Hampton Lake. Or it originates at the security gate and comes right on up through, loops around, goes up towards the Crystal Lake area. But this is a very quiet community, excellent for walking, very socially friendly community of friendly people. Let's go inside and take a look at this David Weekley design house. We have a concrete fiberboard exterior siding on this house, which is both the board and batten style and the clapboard style. And we have some stonework at the front entrance. It's a good floor plan. We're on slab, which means concrete platform, good high ground, floodplain C, which means optional flood insurance. Our line of sight from the foyer is directly through that archway into the living room and out onto a very large screened lanai. Our formal dining room is immediately here to the right. And this home has both the formal dining and the informal eat-in breakfast. Beautiful recessed ceiling with some custom paint. Our second and third bedrooms are off to the right. Our primary bedroom is off to the left through a privacy jog. Open to the living room is the kitchen and a family area to the back right of this house. Here's our eat-in kitchen, where of course people will take most of their meals. And this sitting area off to the right. There's several areas where you can separate in this floor plan, good separation of space. Now the house is sold unfurnished, even though it appears that this owner has moved out, or at least partially out. The furniture is not included. Our window coverings there are included and throughout the house, excepting in the living room and in the primary bedroom. Notice that we have tile floors right from the foyer through the living room, back through this area, through the kitchen, and then the bedrooms are carpeted and the dining room is carpeted. So we have an LG refrigerator that stays with the house. We have granite tops in the kitchen and some pretty tile work on the backsplash. GE range and microwave oven. We have a KitchenAid dishwasher, and all of this is open to our living room. Our pantry is over here to the left. And let's go back to the foyer and see the office. We have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and an office. Well, in this house, the office, well, it's more like a TV room. Of course, when you own it, you can do what you will. Now, this beautiful paneling coming up the wall as high as it is, well, it goes by the name of paneling, but also some people call this high paneling judge's paneling. But a rose by any name is as sweet. It's pretty. Well done. David Weekley, the architect for this house, was known for his good designs, very popular in this area. And this model is the Waterley, if you happen to know the brand. Now, a few years back, David Weekley pulled out of this Hampton Lake marketplace. I'm not sure why, but there are many people who still call me up to this day and say, well, gee, I really like David Weekley designs. Let's go see them. Oftentimes they're surprised that he's not active in this area any longer. We have a half bath to the left as we go through this privacy jog here to the primary bedroom, which is real big and real nice. Big recessed ceiling. Now again, the window coverings here are not included, so we're told. Obviously, to me anyway, plenty of room for your king-size furniture here. And the private bathroom has the kind of things that most people are looking for. Of course, we have a tile floor, we have high vanities, granite tops on those vanities, undermount porcelain sinks with the rubbed bronze hardware. We have a vanity for him and for her. We have both a tub and a shower. And that is a fiberglass shower. And we have a closet to die for, as the expression goes. About as big as it gets for him and for her. Goes way on back. Plenty of room, I think, for just about anybody, any couple and their clothing. I don't see a problem there whatsoever. And we have a smart little shelf on the right there for your favorite statue. Our water closet here to the left. Let's go see the half bath just outside the door. And by the way, we do have the 8-foot doors and the panel doors. And here is the half bath with the pedestal lavatory, well located in this little privacy jog. Well, let's just keep on rolling right on over to our second and third bedrooms. And through another archway we go, just to soften up the lines architecturally of the inside of the house. This is all tile floor as we come down the hallway, and that is our third or second bedroom to the right. Third or second bedroom here to the left, depending on how you're counting. Good separation of space, like I said, with the primary bedroom on one side of the house, this second and third bedroom on the other side of the house. And your den, or TV room in this case, pretty much by itself off of the foyer, which is where most of them are located, of course. So here's our second bathroom. Granite top, good quality. Undermount porcelain, rubbed bronze. That is a fiberglass tub and shower. I believe that those drapes and curtains and whatnot would be included. Behind the door we have a recess where there's shelves for your linens. And then here is, let's call this bedroom number 3 because it's in the middle. You might want to exchange that light for a ceiling fan for energy savings and comfort. There's a good sized closet here off to the left. And we don't need to poke into there. Instead, I'll just show you this drop zone, which is some woodworking just inside the laundry. The way a lot of people will come into their house through the laundry to the drop zone. Lots of extra cabinets in here and a shelf for hanging your clothes to dry. We don't want to do any ironing, we want to let them drip dry, of course. A wash bin comes in handy. Granite top, cabinet, washer and dryer are included. And the garage is nice enough that let's take a look. For a couple of reasons. Number one is that it is an oversized garage. Secondly, I like the way that this owner has suspended some storage racks above the garage door. And by the way, what they have up there are hurricane panels or storm panels, which were required to meet code, I'm sure, but which they probably never ever need or will use. And I like the fact that they have an epoxy floor. It's just cleaner, neater than just bare concrete. And I believe that this second refrigerator is also included. Room out here for a bit of a shop or for tools, bicycles, and you have that extra 5 feet or so from the door to the door. See the extra width there? And this is where your water heater is located as well. It looks relatively new. Well, let's go out back and see that big screened lanai. Here in the South Carolina Low Country, we have semi-tropical weather. We like to be outdoors, and we are outdoors 12 months a year. We have brief, mild winters. We have long spring and fall seasons, and we have long, hot summers. And what this screen porch provides is a very large covered area with a beadboard ceiling, entrances from the primary bedroom and from the family area. Well, those bedroom entrances don't get used much, frankly, but these others certainly will. And this is a beautiful lanai. So you're in the shade. This house has good solar orientation, and the original covered porch then has been joined with this herringbone brick floored porch with the bronze aluminum lanai screened enclosure. And this is a very private lot. Let me tell you why. Off to the left is a dedicated wetland, a forest preserve, I guess you could say. And off to this side, the other side, this is actually a lot and a half. It's just under a half an acre, but what this owner and the neighboring owner did at one point in time is they bought the lot between them, they divided it, and so that is now an unbuildable lot. So this house sits on a lot and a half, or a building site and a half, depending on what terms you prefer. We'll go over there, I'll show it to you right now. But I want to make sure that I tell you about this beautiful cascading door, 4-panel sliding door. The 2 middle panels slide sidewards. It brings the outside in during those times of the year when you want fresh air. Otherwise, 12 months a year brings in beautiful light. Let me go ahead and show you this side yard over here. So just stepping outside the lanai and around facing the front of the house would be the right side of the house. This large grassy area out here would otherwise be an entire separate building site. But instead it's been divided up the middle by this owner and the neighboring owner. And so that's why this is now an unbuildable lot. And I work with a lot of owners A lot of buyers who talk about wanting privacy. Well, you've got it here. You've got this extra lot here between you and your neighbor. You have forest behind, forest preserved to the side. Doesn't get much better as far as privacy goes than at this house located at 376 Hampton Lake Drive. And as large as the lot is, we have some exotic palms here too, folks. As large as this lot is, really not much grass to stay up with, so I don't think most people do hire yard care services. Then over here, this is all nature preserve, and you see this is just pine straw ground out here. Very little to stay up with. The house is in excellent condition, both inside and out. Well, I like this house, and at $567,000 it competes well with newer houses because of the floor plan, which is open, the quality, the location, and of course when I talk to you, the viewer, in my videos about shopping and comparing, that's what we mean. Is we shop new homes to resale homes, we shop communities, we shop builders, we shop whatever it is that you would like to compare before you make your decision, the best decision for you. I work for you, not for any builder or community, and it doesn't cost you anything more because the commission that I earn is already in the price of this home, every other listed home, and every new build that we'll talk about. And yes, I am a former licensed South Carolina home builder. Well, let's go out front. I'll give you my contact information, and I hope to hear from you. So again, my name is Richard Kadesh, K-A-D-E-S-C-H. My company, Go Gated Realty, and I'm the Gated Community Specialist, ladies and gentlemen. And both Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are federally registered trademarks. My cell number, and please call anytime, 843-684-2933. My email address, rich@gogated.com. And my website is gogated.com. Well, I know you'll find me, and I hope you do. I'd like to work with you as your buyer's agent here at Hampton Lake. I'm sure we'll find just the right home and community for you. And thank you for watching. If you liked this video, well, there's more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Please subscribe.